Now let's move to the topic spoken English skills. Now spoken English skill. Let me put up what do you mean by skill? You.
Skills like communication, where we can talk to somebody, and skills is very important in a part of our life because nowadays when you don't have a skill, you don't have a communication skills, you cannot talk to anyone.
I would like to ask Kamal, what do you mean by the word, the term, skill?
Sir, simply skill is like a talent and quality, the standard level. Skill, like it can be the if you knowledge about the dance skills. If you knowledge about the singing skills.
Singing skill.
Singing skill, like it's like a form of the English skills. The English quality, standard quality, and the way how to communicate. If
Just we need to refine. Let me put this question to Ms. Drishti. What do you mean by the term skill, Drishti?
Specialized knowledge in any particular field.
Very good. Your specialization in a particular field and your ability that on the basis of that you can live a good life. That can provide you a job. That could be your vocation. That could be your life-saving idea. For a minute, driving is a skill in two ways. Somebody could be a driver by the dint of driving a skill. One can get the employment on the basis of that. The other, it can enhance your standard of living, your life will be easier because when you yourself know how to drive a car. So in order to lead a very comfortable life, you require a certain sets of skills, such as cooking skill. We all acquire knowledge, but what? Why? It's all about to live a very comfortable life, to live a standard life, to live a meaningful life. Is that right? So cooking is a skill because we need to eat food. We should be in a position, if needed, we can cook our food that we need to eat. At the same time, if somebody is well versed in the subject, one can get an employment also, one can do the cooking job also. As cooking skill has become a discipline. Government of India has also started some colleges, some institutions such as Indian Institute of Hospitality Management. Institute of Hospitality Management. It's a IHM. And there are so many private players also in the market that have also started the institutions for hospitality in which they are taught how to cook, means how to have a culinary skill. Right?
Right, sir.
Similarly, swimming is a skill. If you do not know, and if you are put up in a trouble, if you are on a sticky wicket at a certain time, you may be drowned if you do not have the knowledge of that. So, in order to save your life, in order to live your good life, you must have a swimming skill also. You will be very confident, you are very much careful, and you, if the adverse situation comes up, you can lead your life. Is that right? So, swimming is a skill. The large number of skills. These days, I'll tell you, the 200 skills have been identified by the Government of India through the Director General of Employment and Training, which falls under the Ministry of Labour in Government of India, the Labour Department. We have the Labour Ministry. So they have identified a set of skills, and for which a special drive has been launched for imparting training to youths that they should be skilled enough in those domain areas which are needed for either employment or having a comfortable life, such as computer skill, telecaller skill, accountancy skill. A large number of such, as many as 200 skills have been identified. It was way back 2009 under the Prime Ministership of Dr. Manmohan Singh, this decision was taken and a special department was carved out by the government that is called NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, which is headquartered in Delhi, only in Kutub constitutional area in Delhi. And throughout the country, you must have heard a Skill India program, that the government has launched a special drive. It's because many of the graduates, many of the college pass-outs, they have the knowledge in the different subjects they have studied, but they are still not employed, lacking certain skills. English skill is one of them. English is a language. Might say English was a language. English is no longer a language only. English is now termed as a skill. Spoken English is termed as a skill. This is not what I see. Our government has classified it. And spoken English has been termed as a skill. It means by the dint of a spoken English skill, you can get employment. As I told you earlier. On the other, you can lead a comfortable life. And she is an MBBS. I said very apparently, and I appreciate her, said that she wants to improve her English further so that she will be very comfortable in her life. Am I right?
Yes.
And you will. It's because when she is going to practice her medicine, it's not that she would be in a particular village only. Her patients could be global. Her patients are global. The patient, today in the Times of India, I read news about a lady from Arabian country has come here for operation in Mumbai. Language should not be barrier when you are attending on your patient. English being a global language, a medium of communication throughout the world, demands us to know, to have such a skill as spoken English has become a skill today. Dear friends, I will tell you, large number of the doctors working in Russia are from India. It is said that as many as doctors are working in Russia, out of them 50% are Indian. How? India has been able to create a niche in medical profession abroad. It's because the medium of instruction, the medium of communication is their English. And those who have cracked, those who have acquired such a skill are doing better. Is that right? So tomorrow you want to go abroad, it's mandatory for you to write and pass RELTS, International English Language Testing System. You have to pass. Only then you can go abroad, you can practice abroad, or you want to do further study. If you want to go for overseas education. So English is a need there. So spoken English has become a skill. It has become a life skill. Having said that, if you are not well equipped with this skill, the comfortability of life will be lesser. You will be hindered, your progress will be hindered at many places, at many occasions. If you lack such a skill.
Difficult complex skill.
Agree or disagree?
Agree.
So the time calls for having spoken English skill. That we need to equip ourselves with a spoken English skill, which is a need of the hour. It's why India is a multilingual society. We have as many as 1,652 languages spoken in the country. It's not possible for one to know all these languages. government has adopted a policy that is 3-language formula. Means every 10th passing student is expected to know at least 3 languages.
Okay.
You can remember, you can recall that when you wrote the 10th board exam, you wrote 3 language papers. Is that right? This means you can, English is one of them. So it's a link language. It bridges the south and north, east and west, even within the country. And not to talk of foreign countries. So, in order to have a flow of good communication throughout the country, we need to have a spoken English skill. Dear friends, I would like to remind you, in 2015, a petition was filed with the Supreme Court of India asking the court to give the verdict, to give the order in Hindi. The court refused, saying that the court's language is English. Hence, Hindi version cannot be provided. It means, in order to get justice, even within the country, we need to have English skills. If you cannot communicate in English, it means most likely you will not get justice. Or whatever the verdicts are written, orders are passed, you won't be able to understand. Is that right? It means English is a need for social justice in the country. English is a need for social justice in the country. This justice must be taken to each and every common man in the country. The special drive for English training is required in India so that everybody has spoken English skill. Since the government has already acknowledged English as a skill, however, the government has taken some steps also in this regard. We need to understand there is a gap between the haves and the have not. How? Those who are from the affluent family prefer to send their children to English medium schools, and those who cannot afford are under compulsion to send their children to Hindi medium schools. This is the fact today. Is that? Do you agree?
Yes.
So this means, in order to bridge this social gap, English for all is a need. This institute, British Lingua, has coined a slogan, English for all. This means the bounty of English education and training must reach every section, more particularly the deprived section of our society. And we have been making an effort. In today's seminar, we are trying to focus this. This is one aspect. And I hope you all are aware of that. So English is a skill, this is a need. Now the question is that how we can acquire it, how we can add it. Let's come to that practical part now. How we can hone our English communication skills, how we can improve our English communication skills.